How to prevent unhealthy illnesses based on your sun sign. I'm going to talk about Gemini in this video. I'm going to tell you 7 different things that you can prevent by doing these things. First thing, obesity. How do you prevent obesity as a Gemini? And I know this sounds very simple, but it is running. Why is it running? Because running is the lungs, okay? You utilize your lungs the most when you're running, and Gemini rules the lungs. And you should be running a lot to actually prevent obesity as a Gemini, because running is kind of like a life hack for you in terms of your fitness and gaining weight. How you prevent sexual health as a Gemini is not being overcome by nervousness. Nervousness. Geminis can naturally be nervous, especially during intimacy or before intimacy. Can happen. I'm not saying it always does happen, but can happen. Or they can just be generally nervous people, being nervous wrecks and stuff like that. And this affects their sexual health more than anything, because you're putting yourself in a high level of cortisol, okay? And cortisol causes dis-ease, specifically to the hormonal balance of your body. And the hormonal balance of your body will affect your sexual organs and your reproductive organs more likely. So nervousness is something that Geminis can suffer with. So you need to do things that remove the nervousness from you. It's really that simple, okay? That will actually help your sexual health. Number 3 is aging. And how you prevent aging? Simple for Gemini. Like I said, Gemini rules the lungs. Smoking is one of the quickest ways for a Gemini to age. It's so quick. Gemini smokes, they get old, you'll see them deteriorate fast. And Geminis are one of the signs that actually don't age quickly. So if you're smoking as a Gemini, believe me, you are going to look older than you do. So I know that's a general thing, I'm not going to lie, but that's the only weakness that Gemini have in terms of making themselves look older. Substance abuse. Obviously, substance abuse is about health and how to prevent Gemini from utilizing substance abuse. The reason why most people utilize substance abuse, drugs, alcohol, whatever, is because they want to feel a boost of, oxytocin, or just feeling happy, blah, 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 blah. So how a Gemini kind of prevents going towards that kind of substance abuse is actually being busy, number 1, or having a career or lifestyle that's a lot of variety and a lot of busyness happening, okay? So if you're a Gemini that's living a quite static life, not doing too much, not like, just work and go home type thing, yeah, most of the time, like 9% of the time it's work, go home, you are going to go to the substance. You are going to go to the alcohol, the drugs, whatever it is, that actually give you that happiness. But because your happiness is when you have so many things going on that you can't even think straight. That's when Gemini is actually truly happy. Mental health. How does Gemini prevent deep thoughts? As a Gemini, your ability to think is your best ability. And mental health comes for a Gemini when they become avoidant of thinking. Okay? They avoid thinking. They want to just distract themselves. Social media obviously is one of the things. As a Gemini, you have to make time to think, or you have to listen to things, or listen to people that allow you to utilize that mind on a deep basis, because that will actually help mental health, because deep thoughts and deep concepts, new information allows you as a Gemini to not suffer from mental health. Honestly, you love thinking, so go deep as possible in your thoughts and connect with people that actually do deep conversations that you like. Environmental health, what does that mean? Environmental health is like what's surrounding you, what's around your life, yeah? And what Gemini's prevention should do. How Gemini should prevent them suffering from the environment is this: being around intelligent people. The environmental health for a Gemini is intelligence. The more intelligence that they're around, the more people that they respect their mind, the more healthy their environment is going to be. They're around people that are dumb or stupid, that don't do anything, don't think anything, don't have, stupid basically. Gemini is going to suffer. Their health is going to suffer. And all of these health issues can manifest into multiple things, they can manifest into multiple things, and it won't be good, for sure. And then you have sleep deprivation. How does a Gemini, if you suffer from sleep deprivation, or if you suffer to fall asleep, or can't sleep, what should you do? Audios. Listen to audio books or people speaking. This will allow you to fall asleep easier, because words are your everything as a Gemini. So if somebody's speaking or whatever you're into as well, you just play it, let it go on in the background, and I guarantee you actually actively listening to it will actually put you to sleep. That's the deepest thing. Communication has so many benefits and so many aspects to it, that one of them is putting you to sleep. Because I'm sure some of us got sung to as a baby, which is a level of communication for us to go to sleep. So you can see this can actually help sleep deprivation, where you can't sleep, everything like that. So this is the key aspect, and this is how a Gemini prevents being unhealthy, doing all these things so that they can win in life. Because without health, there is no wealth. If you want to understand more of this, go to my TikTok page, where I can actually read your chart, your entire birth chart, so you can understand your entire self completely. And go to my TikTok page and click the link to go and book a one-to-one session with me, so me and you can actually 100% get to know each other, and I can 100% help you in whatever you need. Have a great day.